Well, my wife and I came out today to 9 Mile Canyon. It's just outside of Bryce, Utah, and it has some of the most amazing petroglyphs in Utah that are still in pretty much pristine condition. But this canyon is so beautiful. As we've been driving through it, we're just amazed that every time we come around a corner, it's a new scene and it's beautiful. The blue sky and with these clouds that are moving in, what a day to be out and exploring Utah's famous landscape. We love Utah and the variety of terrain that it offers, whether you're in the Red Rock country, the lake country, up in the Uinta Mountains above 13,000 feet. It's absolutely staggering, but 9 Mile Canyon is unique, I think, in all of Utah. So we're out today to look for the petroglyphs that are famous in 9 Mile Canyon. We're really lucky that there's only been a couple of cars in the last half hour that we've seen. But the petroglyphs here are supposed to be some of the most famous in all of Utah. So the day has been absolutely beautiful. You can see with the blue sky and all those white clouds up there, what a contrast with the greenery and the red rock here. It couldn't be a more beautiful day, and this is what is so unique about Utah. You get days like this throughout the summer, and if you get up about 6,000, 7,000 feet, the air gets really clear and clean. Photography is an amazing subject out here. Everything that you see is so beautiful to be able to record and film and create wonderful memories. And the fact that it's a Thursday, just after the July 4th weekend, and there's hardly a soul here. Mind you, probably this evening and definitely tomorrow and through the weekend, there'll be a lot more people in the canyon, but we have basically this canyon to ourselves right now. And we are so enjoying it, and I hope you enjoy it too. So there's a loop you can make from Price up to Duchesne, and then back down on Highway 191 that takes in all of 9 Mile Canyon, up to Duchesne, and then back down again in a beautiful loop that'll put you right into Bryce. That would be an incredible day trip with, if you wanted to, either stay in Duchesne, which is limited in its accommodations, or you could stay in Price. If you're traveling through, it's certainly worth it to take an extra day. So if you're ever in this area, by all means, try and put the time aside for a day trip to 9 Mile Canyon. You could do it out and back from 9 Mile Canyon, where it starts near Price, to Duchesne and back again, but the loop wouldn't take much more time than that, and it's certainly worth it. It is a unique and beautiful, beautiful place. You really owe it to yourself, if at all possible, put this on your to-do list, your bucket list, whatever. So we're at the first site of petroglyphs here in 9 Mile Canyon, and we're just going to go over and take a close-up look at them. These are supposed to be some of the best in Utah. Well, unfortunately, as soon as we parked the Jeep at the first set of petroglyphs, we saw that there was some fluid underneath the engine, and this turned out to be the water pump was starting to leak, and it was starting to leak pretty bad. So we thought we'd better turn around and see if we could get back into Price without having to call a tow truck. Well, while our Jeep's getting fixed, we came into this Mexican restaurant that was recommended by the owner of Supreme Auto Repair. And he lent us his truck to drive down here. And he said if you want to jump around town in his truck and explore, he'll call us when it's done. We can go and pick up our car and then head home to take care of our dogs and horses. So we're very fortunate that we're getting it done today. It's the water pump and a few other little things that need to be taken care of in that system, and so we're enjoying some wonderful, wonderful Mexican food. We were really lucky to find this guy to take care of the repairs, and that came from a friend of mine who lives down here in Price. We called him and he recommended this guy, and boy, it turned out really, really well. So if you're ever in Price, Utah, and you want some good Mexican right here, this is the place to go to. The nicest people, some of the best Mexican food we've ever had, and it's off the beaten path, but it's on Main Street, but this is a great restaurant to eat in. When we were in there, 3 o'clock, so there wasn't hardly anybody in there, but the people were really, really nice and the food was superb. Check it out. So we're just getting our Jeep back. They put a new water pump and various parts in, and they're just topping off the Freon for the air conditioning. Supreme, the company that did this, couldn't have been nicer and more professional. What a great company, what a great owner and staff. We're just thrilled. The owner actually lent us a truck so we could go down to a Mexican restaurant that he recommended and have something to eat. And then we went over to the Prehistoric Museum here in Price, and what a fantastic, amazing experience that was. So we can't say enough about Supreme here. They are just truly amazing people, and their whole motto is helping people. And they certainly helped us. We'll be home tonight. We may even come back to 9 Mile Canyon tomorrow and resume our trip. But these guys, absolutely the best. During our stay, while our car was getting fixed, we went to the Prehistoric Museum in Price. It has some of the most amazing artifacts and skeletons, remains from the prehistoric times, as well as a fantastic display of the Native Americans that inhabited this area of Utah over thousands of years. It is an incredible experience to see the massive size of these bones and to see and experience some of the prehistoric age. Having watched all of Jurassic Park episodes, it finally hit me what these animals were really like. Their size and their skeletal system and their behaviors became a reality for me, rather than just something on the screen. This is a wonderful educational opportunity if you're in the area. It would be a fascinating experience, especially if you have children. They will be amazed to get up close and personal with the skeletons and the various bone structures that are on display. Along with that are the historical information and the displays of the Native American artifacts and art, and the explanation of how they lived takes one back in time to connect with a vital part of our history. In an upcoming video, I will be depicting this museum. I still get chills looking at the footage from inside the museum, and I can't wait to go back and spend more time there and dig deeper into the history of this fascinating land. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and give us a big thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you'll always be informed of when we put up a new video. And until next time, follow your dreams, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care now.